I remember trying to learn how to play it in my bedroom, not a shed, but my bedroom. And so a couple of years ago, the Parliamentary band, MP4, were playing it. They invited me to join, and lo and behold, this man did the honours at the front. So, you know, that really is boyhood dreams coming true.
And did you enjoy the experience?
Listen, for me, music making's now gone back to the reason I got into it in the first place. Is just a love and a passion for it. There was obviously a huge chunk of my life where I had to take it very, very seriously. There was lots of people depending on it, and I was trying to make a living from it. But for me, just turning up, in fact, the little thing Andy and I just did 20 minutes ago, which again was his idea. Oh, you keep getting into these things. But for me, it's just the pleasure of doing it again, and it just reminds me of why I got into it and what an incredibly exciting thing it is. So I'm very happy. And right now, I'll happily turn up in an orange box and sing if I'm allowed to sing, if they'll have me.
And I was just wondering how you both got started into music.
Love music, always have done. Played in a band, never got anywhere near the dizzy heights of this fine man and legend on my left. But love music, and I just have a belief that even if people don't become musicians, being interested in music and playing music is good for developing a bit of self-confidence, a bit of belief, and basically developing rounded young people, and that's what it's all about.
Well, I've always been singing, and as far back as I can remember. I still do sing, but now it's normally just to irritate my children, just so I can remind them that they don't understand. People used to pay to listen to me do that. So for me, it was just something that was always a part of my life. And like a lot of young people who've turned up here today, in the middle of my teens, got together with 4 other guys, and we decided, rather foolishly, to go and form this band that turned out to be called the Undertones. And the rest, they say, is history.
Ask you how difficult it was to make that break.
Well, listen, it was phenomenally difficult to begin with, in that we'd no money, no equipment, nowhere to practice, so it just seemed to be an endless round of trying to beg, borrow and steal, and we'd go and see other bands and try and blag the use of their kit on a Saturday morning, trying to find places to practice. And for quite a long time, we did actually practice in somebody's garden shed. And it was that kind of existence. So I have to admit, as a young musician, looking at what I see here today and the incredible job these guys have done, I'd have killed for access to something like this. It's just incredible.
Ask you what you think of the facilities here and the benefits to young people this will bring.
Oh, well, I think they're brilliant, aren't they? And I think when young people walk through the door and they see the equipment, they see the quality, it sends a message to young people about how we value them, and that's really the most important thing for me. You know, it's about what message it sends to young people, what they feel they can go on and do with their life. It's about empowering them, really, and hopefully that's what the feeling they get when they walk through the doors of the Knotty Ash Youth and Community Centre.
Personally, I think I'd be gobsmacked walking in here, into that kind of room, and just seeing all that kit. The pilot projects we've done have just been extraordinarily successful, and from talking to a bunch of the kids and stuff who are out here today, they're just completely knocked back by it, and that's what it was all about. And it's up to them now to go and write that next fantastic song and put Liverpool right at the top of the music game all over again, not for the first time in its history, and I look forward to hearing the results.
If a young person or a group of young people were trying to get into music now and start off, what would be your message to them briefly?
Believe in yourselves, enjoy yourselves. You know, if you've got a raw talent and a passion, give it a go. You know, it's life is sometimes when you're starting out, you find it hard to believe that you might get all the way, but if you believe in yourself, you can do. And what I would just say always, though, keep your feet on your ground, look after your friends, and treat everybody with respect. And if you do, you'll go far.
For me, it's very straightforward. That last song you wrote, it isn't as good as you think it is. Go and write another one.
Thanks very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Cheers. Thank you.